Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing an Ulta haul unboxing. So I recently picked up some stuff from Ulta for Cyber Monday. Today I'm going to show you all what I got. We're going to talk about the products a little bit and we're going to do some swatches. So before we get into that, first of all, I'm sorry, it's some noise going on upstairs. Let me know what y'all think about this lipstick color. I just did a tutorial on this look and that's going to be my next video coming out, but I'm so nervous filming with this lipstick because it's just so different for me. But anyway, aside from that, if this is your first time on my channel, my name is Sonia. I go by Sister Philly on YouTube. Please consider subscribing before you leave today. I would really appreciate it. And of course, for those of you who are already subscribed and you're already supporting my channel, thank you so much for coming back today and thank you for your continued support. All right, let's get started. All right, so I ordered this stuff about a week and a half ago. It was on Cyber Monday, but it took a lot longer than I expected to get this box delivered. And of course, when it was finally delivered, I was out of town, so I'm filming this like a week and a half after Cyber Monday. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show y'all what I got. We're going to talk about the products a little bit. We're going to swatch some stuff. And I'm also going to show you, or tell you rather, how much I paid for it versus what the regular cost is, because I did save quite a bit on a lot of the stuff. Normally, when I go makeup shopping on Cyber Monday, I go crazy. So I'm very proud of myself for this year because I did not spend a whole lot at all. I think I only have like maybe 6 products that we're going to show you today. So I spent a lot less than I normally would for Cyber Monday. Part of that was because all of the stuff that we're doing today, I got all of this stuff from Ulta. So I do know that I want to still get some stuff during the holiday season. There's a couple of things that I'm eyeing at Sephora and Macy's. So I just wanted to tread lightly with Ulta because I didn't want to spend, a whole lot of money. So let's jump right in. So the first thing that we have is, this is the Physicians Formula Butter Highlighter, and this one is in the color Rose Gold. I actually forgot that I ordered this, which is surprising with how much I like highlighters. But anyway, I do want to swatch this for y'all. Physicians Formula, they have, did I just break it? The packaging? Physicians Formula, they have butter bronzers. You guys have probably either used it or heard so much about it. And unfortunately, they don't come in a whole lot of shades. They don't even have one that's dark enough for me. But people who are able to use the butter bronzer, they love it so much. So they also have these butter highlighters, and I think they have butter blushes too. So I figured, well, since I like highlighters so much, and I'm hoping that this is the same like butter formula as the bronzer, that maybe I'll like this too. So this is what the packaging looks like. And, oh good, I can just twist this apart. The actual product, it looks just like one of the butter bronzers. So let me, ooh, this feels real, like I can tell, I can see why they call it butter. It feels great. Anyway, here's a swatch of that highlighter. This particular color is like right up my alley. I love like rose gold toned highlighters. So I'll definitely be using this. I will probably use this tomorrow. I just want to compare this to one of my highlighters that I use on a regular basis. This is from Flesh Beauty and this is called Promise. I think it looks quite similar. So let me see. So my Flesh highlighter is the one on the top. I keep squinting my eyes because I don't have glasses or contacts on right now. But the Flesh highlighter is the one on the top and the Physicians Formula is the one on the bottom. So Physicians Formula is a lot more pigmented. I'm actually going to do another swatch of the Flesh one. It's a lot more pigmented, but I just cannot get over how it feels. It just feels so soft and fluffy. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait to use this highlighter. It feels really nice. So again, this is what it looks like. This is in the color Rose Gold. This one comes in 5 different colors. So again, I got the color Rose Gold. They do have another color called Champagne. If you're more into golden yellow highlighters, it looks like you would really like that one. And if you like highlighters that are even more pink than a Rose Gold, they do have one that's pink. And then the other two look very pearly or iridescent. Oh wow, the colors are called Pearl and Iridescent for the other two. So it comes in a total of 5 colors. And the regular price for these are $10.99, and I paid $5.50 for this on Cyber Monday. So this is my first item. All right, next up we have the NYX Sprinkle Town Cream Glitter Palette. That's what this looks like here. The packaging, very cute and it looks kind of childlike, I guess. So this is the actual palette here. And I am going to swatch these for you guys also. So those are the colors. Do these colors have names? The individual colors don't have names, but this particular palette is called Peppermint. Is that correct? I don't know. I just feel like it doesn't look like peppermint to me because there's no red in it, but it's called Peppermint. So let's do some swatches of this. They're meant to be cream glitters, so I expect them to feel like a little gritty, and that's exactly how they feel. But I don't know if I would like the feel of them on my eye. They are very pigmented, that's definitely for sure, and they do look really pretty, but they feel like more gritty than I was expecting them. And like this one here, you see that white shade is like breaking up in my hand. I don't know, maybe I'm not supposed to be digging my finger into it, maybe. Let me read up on this a little bit. I just put it in my cart because it was on sale and it looked pretty, so let me get some information off of the website. Okay, so this definitely is a pressed glitter formula, and it's meant to add a flash of fun to your face and body. And it says for mess-free glitter application, use our dual silicone applicator to spread each creamy shade easily. Is there supposed to be an applicator in here? I don't know what they mean by applicator, because if there's supposed to be an applicator in here, I didn't get one. So I'm dual silicone applicator. No, there's no applicator in my palette, and I'm trying to find a picture of it and I don't see one. But anyway, if you buy this, it's supposed to come with an applicator. Mine doesn't have one. But again, this is one more look at the swatches. And like I said, I don't know how I would feel about this on my eyes because they're just a little bit more gritty than I was expecting. But they do look really pretty. I'm definitely going to try them out just to see. I think that this comes in other colors as well. Let me see. So they do come in 2 other shades besides this one. The regular retail price for this is $10, and I paid $6 for this on Cyber Monday. Jesus. Okay, I had a really hard time getting that glitter off my hands. I had to like wash my hands, and I still have a little bit of glitter on my hands. But anyway, next product, this is the, what is this called? This is the Milani Stellar Lights Highlighter Palette. So this is what it looks like. I really need to stop buying so many highlighters, but anyway, I can't help myself. So these are the 3 colors here. So let's do some swatches. Ooh, these are really pigmented. Wow. I really like these. These are really pretty. Now the one on the bottom, that orange shade, I don't really know how much I would use that as a highlighter for my skin tone, but I feel like I might dabble in that as a, maybe as an eyeshadow. But if you're familiar with my channel, I love like cool tone, like everything. And the one in the middle, that purpley color, That's actually kind of like an iridescent color. I don't know if you guys can see it changing. Are all of them changing? It looks like all three of them are actually changing color. So the orange one is like almost like a yellow orange. The purple one is almost like a bluish, almost like an iridescent one. And it looks like the pink one has a little bit of gold in there too. These are really, really pigmented. They're not as buttery as this. I still can't get over how buttery this is. They're not as buttery as this, but they do feel really nice and creamy when you swatch them. I believe this is only available online, and I think it's only available at Ulta. It does say online only. It doesn't specify that it's online only at Ulta, but I think it is. So I paid, oh, this is called holographic beam. So yeah, it is supposed to be holographic. So I paid $12.99 for this, and that's the regular price for this. It's $12.99. All right, so these next two products, these are just like restock products. These are the LA Girl Shady Slim Pencils, the brow pencils, and both of these are in the color Blackest Brown. I picked one of these up a couple months ago from a CVS, and I've been using these brow pencils ever since. I really, really like them. I think out of all of the drugstore brow pencils that I've ever tried, except for the e.l.f. one. This e.l.f. one costs $2, and this is kind of like my backup, like emergency pencil. But outside of that one, this is the cheapest one that I've ever tried, but it's also the best one. They come in, I believe, 6 different shades. Oh, they come in 10 different shades, excuse me. So they come in 10 different shades, and again, I have the color Blackest Brown, and it is what I'm wearing on my eyebrows today. They usually cost, no, that's not right, $8.99 each. That's way too much. Were these buy one, get one free? Okay, so they normally retail for $5.99, and I got 2 for $5.99 on Black Friday. But again, I'm very familiar with these. I use these all the time. I just picked these up because I knew it was time for me to purchase some more. So because they were on sale, I went ahead and I got 2 of them. This is another restock purchase. This is the NYX Matte Liquid Liner in black. And pretty much every single time I do my makeup and I put eyeshadow on, I always wear this particular eyeliner. Now, I can't really compare it to a whole bunch of other eyeliners because I have tried a few others, but not very many. When I tried this one for the first time, I really, really liked it, so I just stuck with it. Let me just show you what the product looks like. That's what the product looks like. I just stuck with this because I liked it, so I can't really say that it's like, I guess you can say it's the best one that I've ever tried, but outside of this one, I may have tried maybe like 4 others. So again, this is another restock purchase that I don't think I'm running out of the one that I'm using now, but because it was on sale, I just picked up another one just to have as a backup. So this usually retails for $7.49, and I got it for $4.49 on Black Friday. Okay, next up we have the Beauty by Pop Sugar Make Me Blush Cheek Powder. This is what the packaging looks like. Oh, this is pretty. It looks just like the box. It's really pretty. It's like almost like a matte material. That's really cute. So the name of this one is Spring Fling. I thought the name of it was Make Me Blush, but the name of it is Spring Fling. This is a nice size mirror right here, and this is what this looks like. I really, really like the way that this looks, and this got a lot of good reviews on Ulta's website. So I'm just going to do a swatch of all the colors and see what it's looking like. Now, the swatch is not very promising. This is what the swatch looks like. Let me see if I can build it up a little bit. Okay, so you can build it up a little bit, but still the swatch is not all that promising. I was hoping that the majority of the swatch would be like that peachy color that you see in there. Now let me see if I can do one more swatch and not pick up like that gold color. So that's a little bit better. but it's still not the greatest. So the swatch that I have on the bottom, that's without adding like that champagne-y looking color in there, but it's still not looking like what I was hoping for. I wanted it to be similar to like my everyday blushes. So for instance, this one from Note Cosmetics, I wanted it to be similar to this one here. Let me swatch this one so that you guys can get a comparison. Now this one you can't really see either, but you can see how deep it is compared to the other two. That's what I was hoping for. I'm still going to try this out because it did get a lot of good reviews online, but you know, the swatches aren't all that promising to me, but we'll see. I don't think that this one was on sale though. Oh, it was on sale. So this usually retails for $30 and I paid $21 for it on Black Friday. Okay, lastly, we have the Ulta Endless Eyes eyeshadow palette, and I am very, very excited about this. Number one, I love this packaging. I love the color of it, and I love the feel of it. It feels like a very, very soft, smooth leather palette. It's not like that, you know how like the ABH palettes are like that velvet. It's not velvet. It's like a really, really smooth leather, and it just feels like, I don't know, it feels expensive. Ooh, this is pretty. All right, I'm gonna bend oh good, it bends back on its own, thank God. All right, so back here, let me see if I can show you guys the mirror. Can you guys see how big the mirror is? I really like that. I know that some people like for this whole thing to be the mirror, but I really like the fact, can you see it better? Maybe you can see it better over here. I like the fact that I can put my fingers right here and then I'm not touching the mirror. I like a good part of the packaging to just be packaging so that I'm not messing up the mirror, and it's still a really nice size mirror. So I do really like that. Let me take off this overlay here. Oh wait, this overlay is like a sleeve. Oh, they packaged this really well. So you guys see this overlay here? Can you guys see that there's like plastic on top? It's like a sleeve on top of the shadows. All right, so this is what the palette looks like. I will say though, like even though I was really looking forward to getting this, I do think in person it looks a lot better than it did online. So for instance, this line of shadows here, those really light colors, online, all of them looked very, very similar. Oh, my hair is all over the place. Okay, online, all of these looked really similar to me, but now that I'm looking at it in person, I can see a good amount of variation in those colors right there. These colors here, these are the ones that I really, really got excited about. But I also really like these purples over here. I just like everything about this palette. So let's do a couple of swatches. I definitely want to swatch this shade here. So let's start with that. This looks like a very deep green color. Now the one thing I don't like about some of these is that the shadows, the pans are like super small. So that's one swatch of that green shade there. I'm also going to swatch this blue shade here. It's hard for me to pick up. I'm going to have to swatch these with a brush. I can't even get my finger. You see like how the ones that are on the outside, you see how small they are? I can't even pick up the shadow with my finger because they're too small. All right, so let me see if I can pick up the green again. Now again, this palette got really good reviews online, but so far I don't like the way that this is swatching. So that's the blue and that's the green. To me, they're not as pigmented as I was expecting them to be. Let's try like this purpley mauve color right here. This one is bigger, so I should be able to pick this up with my finger. The shadows, they feel really nice and creamy though, but I'm not liking how they're swatching. I'm not like a super good swatcher either. So, so that's that mauvey color down on the bottom there. Let's try a couple of shimmer shades. So let's go in with this shade over here. This is like a rose gold. Now this swatches very beautifully. I really like that. And let's swatch another one. Let's do like this color in the middle. This looks like it's supposed to be like maybe like a pewter color, maybe. I'm gonna use my other hand here. Yeah, so the shimmers, they seem to swatch better than the mattes. Let's try one more matte. Let's try this one here. This looks like it's supposed to be almost like a, maybe like an olive green or like a grayish color. Let's try that one. Yeah, I'm not liking the way that the mattes are swatching, but I do like how the shimmers are swatching. So I will probably do like a the first impressions and demo on this palette, but just by going off of the swatches, I'm not as impressed as I thought I was going to be. This is another one of those products that got a whole lot of good reviews online, so I was really looking forward to it. I got some of my handprints on the palette, but again, this is another look at the palette. I do really like the color selection. I think that this would be like a really good all year round palette. So hopefully they perform a little bit better on the eyes than they did in the swatches. So we'll see. This palette, the regular retail price for this palette is $18 and I paid $9.99 for it on Black Friday. So all of the products that I purchased along with, they did have a coupon for $5 off of $15 or more. I didn't use any of my Ulta points for this purchase. So with everything being on sale, using my $5 off coupon plus the tax included, I spent a total of $67.80 on Black Friday at Ulta, which is great for me because normally I would be well into like $200-300. So I did really well. I'm really trying to work on just not spending so much money on makeup. So let me know what y'all thought about all of the products that we talked about today. Do you have any of these? Are you eyeing any of them? Just let me know. I really hope that y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, please let me know by giving me a thumbs up. Also leave me some feedback in the comments down below. I would really appreciate that. And I really hope to see y'all back for my next video. My next video is going to be a tutorial on this winter grunge makeup look. So make sure you have my notification bell turned on for that. My hair is driving me crazy. And I hope to see y'all back next time. Until then, take care. Have a good one, y'all. Bye.